Sarah Michelle Gellar, as I live and breathe. There you are.
I'm here and I'm eyeing your comfy chair.
Thank you.
Look
It's
how
yours.
look how comfy that looks.
Yep, it does.
Yeah.
Relax in
It's-
that game chair.
It's been a while since we chatted. I think it was Scooby Doo that one of them that we sat and chatted. But I'm glad to catch up with you.
Back when we were allowed to sit in person.
That's right. And Rodrigo, my gosh, Westworld is such a beautiful, brilliant show, and I hope we get back to it soon.
Well, I don't think we will, unfortunately. I heard, they just cancel after fourth season.
Yeah, it's terrible. But congratulations on Wolfpack. Sarah Michelle, what was it about the character of Kristen that made you want to do the show?
I think initially it was just Jeff Davis. It was just speaking with him and the world he wanted to create both on screen and off in terms of just the people he hires and enjoying ourselves. And I just loved, the last couple of years have been really difficult and we've all felt different levels of anxiety and depression and isolation. And I think, the show wouldn't have resonated the same way pre-COVID because now we've all experienced isolation and looking for your pack and what the support of your pack can do for you. And I love utilizing, the horror of the monsters to sort of represent those emotions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're all dealing with our inner demons, I suppose. The character of Garrett is so multi-layered, Rodrigo. I mean, how do you approach a character that's got that kind of depth?
Well, I'm still exploring the character, but the very first thing that stood out for me when I read the script was exactly, well, this is a real human being here. It's a great character that I think I can sink my teeth into it and just try to explore him. He's a father, he's in a big conflict, being a park ranger that is serving a community, but at the same time, inside his house, he has two kids that, have a very specific condition. He needs to, he holds some secrets that he can't let it out to protect his kids. He's trying to be the best father possible to these kids, but he also, raised them by himself. So a lot of challenges that I think makes this character, I can humanize him. I can bring, layers. But still the first season, I think that the tendency is to get deeper and deeper.
In our final moments that we have, Sarah Michelle, what do you think audiences are going to take away from Wolfpack?
I think a lot more than they think when they get into it. Someone said earlier today, and I keep stealing it, but the superhuman allows us to tell the most human stories. So I think in the moment, they'll be scared, there'll be anticipation, they'll be at the edge of their seat. And then when they sit back and they reflect on it, they're going to think about the emotion behind it and what these characters were really feeling and saying.
I'm so jazzed to talk with both of you, and I'm such a big fan of both of you. Will there ever be a moment where you'll go back to Buffy?
No, I mean, I think Buffy, and I've said this, Buffy was about the horrors of adolescence. And I am not an adolescent anymore, as much as I like to behave like one. And I think ultimately the show left, giving the power to any girl who wants the power can have the power. So I think it's open to sort of continue that story, but it should be with someone in that position.
Thank you so much, and congratulations again on Wolfpack.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.